In this day and age, video games are everywhere, and almost every kids are seen to be playing one. From 1996 to 2009, the number of computers and video games sold grew from 73.3 million to 273.5 million, according to the MPD Group and Rational Tracking Service. As many of you are parents, I understand you care about your children's health and well-being. Ever since I could remember, I've been playing and learning about video games while sitting in my dad's lap as he played Command and Conquer as a toddler or playing Mario Kart on my Nintendo 64. Video games have been part of my life since day one. So video games with moderation and supervision can be extremely educational and beneficial mentally, physically, and socially. As a child grows, not only is their education important, but it's essential that they are conquered to keep in pace with their peers, mentally, socially, and physically. Mentally, video games can provide a lot more than just increase hand-eye coordination. Says BBC News, 2002 article, video games simulate learning. The UK conclude that simulation and adventure games, such as SimCity and Roller Coaster Triumph, where players create society or build theme park, develop children's strategy, thinking, and planning skills. Speaking about physical activity, video games have children and even adults moving more than they ever have. The physical activity isn't just for someone who wants to be healthier than they are every day. Video games can provide pain relief through physical activity or just mental distractions. For teenagers and children suffering from depression or another mental disorder, video games offer a way to relax and cope the pain. Additionally, video games can help kids socially. I know most of people think about game players are the people stuck in their basement with the light turned off, speaking in grunts and nods, right? Actually, it can be quite different and opposite. MMOs, which stand for Massive Multiplayer Online, and games with online co-op offer kids to have a chance to communicate with people all over the world and make them feel more comfortable to speak with people of their own age and with same interests. Secondly, there are educational benefits of video games. Parents might be surprised how many things a child can learn from video games. A lot of games like Sid Meier's Civilization and Age of Empire teach kids about important historical events and rulers. For example, one can learn about Roman and Greek mythologies, the wonder of the world, how ancient Egyptian civilizations were built, and why Julius Caesar came to power, all through just video games. Video games can also increase your vocabulary. Andy Grossman made an excellent point in his 2012 article titled The Tourist: 7 Ways Video Games Make Us Smarter. Fatality, civilizations, flawless, random, ultimate, cursor, evolution, and Karina. These are all words that you probably knew in elementary school because of video games. In addition to expand vocabulary, video games also help kids develop better research skills. Think about it. If you're stuck with one question, what do? Go online and search for it. Even though video games have all sorts of great benefits, there's no denying that parents should be involved which video games are available to their child. Parents should make sure that they know what their child is playing, who they are playing with, and how long they playing through a week. Most video games require to have a rating point onto their chassis, which can range from E for everyone, T for teen, and M for mature. Usually under the rating, you will say in small text why game is rating higher than an E, which is everyone. And Andrea Narcia says in her article, the impact of video games on children, that parents should set limits for their children. They should limit how often and how long kids play video games. All in all, video games have proven to be much more beneficial to children and teenagers than often rumored. Video games not only teach your kids, they also help them grow as a person. This, of course, requires parental moderation. Mentally, physically, socially, and educationally, video games benefits your kids in several ways that you might not thought of. So today, I'm asking you to go and sit down with your children with these facts in mind and talk to them about how they benefit from video games. Thank you very much.